Two great talents are set to go head-to-head. Buckle up. Konechny's one of those players up front that'll be looked to chip in with some offense. Carlson's known for his defensive abilities, and he'll need to step up this evening. Always a great matchup on the ice when these two in-state rivals go at it. Flyers, Penguins next. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Penguins take possession to get this one underway. Picked up along the boards by Brunicky. The Flyers take it along the wall. From the left side, takes it at center. Here's a chance in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Taken along the wall by Barkey. York stick handling in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Couturier. Broken up in the neutral zone by Brunicky. Shot! Comes up with the stop.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Moves it quickly over to Andre. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Moves the puck. Oh, it's a blocker on it. What a stop by Shilovs. Gains the zone through center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Andre. Works it across to Dvorak. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Shilovs makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Flyers win the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Dvorak. And a great save!
Silas makes a fantastic save from the slot area. And listen, James, from up here, I mean, we do not recognize how big he actually is in the crease and how much daylight there actually is in the net. There's not much when he gets square to the shooter.
Quick shot! And puts it just off course!
Not sure what quite happened on that shot. Almost as if the puck got too far ahead of him, but nonetheless, it just slid past the post.
Poked away by Graves. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Puck grabbed by Glendening. And that slides right out to center ice. And now he moves it quickly to tip it. Sends it in deep. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes the feed from off the boards. The Flyers take possession here in the open ice. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck.
Now the puck's on his stick. He's still waiting for his first. Will he get it today?
Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Wow, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to the...
And they score! The Penguins are up by one after that strike here in the second half of this first period.
Well, they're good shape here right now, James, because they've started it strong. They've competed for every puck, and now they find themselves with the lead. Now it's about holding it, being consistent, and finding a way to reach for more.
Pittsburgh's got possession here in the offensive zone. Made that stop.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Shot! Blocked in traffic. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Gets in front of it. The Penguins have it now. Slides it diagonally to Zuccarello. Playing the body. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Here we go. Odd man rush here. To his teammate. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Well, they can't clear, but they maintain possession. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Carlson. Shuts him down.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
The Flyers moving ahead. Coughs up possession of the puck. Moves it on over to McCurdy. They've got numbers. Passes it over. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He
attack. Fans calling for a shot before it's too late. Shilovs has the puck and holds on for a whistle.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it, so look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
It's time for our hamburger bonanza. If the home team scores in the next 2 minutes, you can get a free hamburger, courtesy of our arena.
Philadelphia is going to start this period with a different goaltender. And it's game on here for period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Flyers really need to find a way to shore up their defensive game here. I mean, F3 has to be more responsible. They're giving up way too many odd man rushes.
Handles it along the blue line. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
The Penguins get a hold of the draw. Tosses it to Brunicki. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. The Flyers have it now. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Penguins lead this one early in the second period. They have certainly had a lot of jump offensively tonight. Pittsburgh's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels, after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Scrum along the boards. Quick feed to Konechny. Philadelphia's got him along the wall. Here he is, shot right in front. Big time stop there.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Sends it over to Martoni. Pumps the boards through the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack. Puck scooped up by Graves. Takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, he scores! That's his first of the year!
I don't care what anyone says, James. When you get on the score sheet, there's a little bit of relief that sets in. Your stick gets a little bit lighter, and you play a little freer.
Pittsburgh's dialed in here tonight, now up by 2 in this second period.
Well, sometimes you can see and you can feel the energy of a team, and that's exactly what's happening right throughout the lineup right now. Goaltending all the way down the ice into the offensive zone. I mean, they have just put on a clinic in terms of their shots. They're finding a way to get pucks through to the net, and to be truthful, I'm surprised they only have 2.
And a great save! Moves it to Drysdale. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Denies him again!
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Misses over the net. Taken along the wall by Andre. And the pass is redirected. Great pass from the left wing. Here's a chance! Denied by the goaltender.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Flyers start with the puck in their own end. Passes it over to Grands. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Penguins continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Philadelphia's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Angles it over to Raquel, and that doesn't reach the net. Philadelphia's got the puck behind the net. Unable to reach that one. Denies him on the play. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Past the midway mark of the frame, we've got a 2-0 game here tonight. The Penguins win the faceoff at center. Sent into the offensive zone. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. That's a textbook save by Phillias.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move him, separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
The frozen biscuits drop. Scores! And look at that. They answer right back.
The game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
Philadelphia's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
There's the whistle as the net comes off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Flyers make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Uses the force on that hit. The Penguins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And he moves it up to Michkov. Puts it on in. Big-time stop. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. Shakes off the coverage. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Pickering's hit not viewed positively in the eyes of the officials. And charging is the call.
Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest of the intermission, and they can start the next period.
Pittsburgh's in transition. There's the collision. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Handles the puck. From a tight angle, throws it on net. The Penguins get a hold of the puck with time winding down in the period. Quick pass to Dvorak. Stopped by the goaltender.
Phillias has been constant and consistent in the net tonight for his team, James, and they've had an opportunity to build momentum off multiple saves. I mean, the volume of shots he's seen, he needs a rest. I mean, his face is red.
Philadelphia's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Michkov's going to play it against the half wall. And he takes a shot. Blocked shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. The Penguins win it in the defensive zone. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up.
Don't forget, fans, if you're here with somebody celebrating a birthday tonight,
Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Pittsburgh's going to start with possession here to kick off this period as they are shorthanded. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Denies the shooter on that play. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Wholesale changes made here as they reset on the power play. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. The Flyers cross the line and gain the zone. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Oh, and a miss, Flyers. That goes right out of the zone. Picked up along the wall by Nystrom. Takes a shot. Simple stop by Phillias.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Looking to set up offensively. Here's the pass. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Pickering's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Turn that chance aside. Denies him!
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Dishes it off! And that's poked away by Grons. Quick shot! Gets him! Piece of it to make the save. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Forster. Oh, he makes the save! What athleticism to stop the one-timer!
Phillias has been doing a great job of playing big in his crease and bigger than he actually is, and making sure you take away as much net as possible, challenging the shooter. But probably most important is the message he's sending to his entire team, really energizing the entire group.
Avoids the poke check. Tees him up! We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Penguins are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Cates is quick on the draw. Makes the save. The Penguins look to start the transition game. With authority. Takes a shot. And there it is. Stopped by... Phillias. Philadelphia's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. Pittsburgh's going to start with the puck on their own end. Takes the back feed. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James, and these are the ones that are coached.
Off the outside of the iron and will play on.
Philadelphia's been working hard, and they're still in the game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still in a game. They have to fight right to the end.
The Flyers take it across the line. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
No, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
And hang on to the biscuit after that. The Flyers take it along the wall. Denies him with the save. Quick pass across to Crosby. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Good hit to poke him off the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Drysdale. He was totally locked in on that play. Slides the puck over. A little banging and crashing now. Shuts him down.
Drysdale's on his way down to the ice, almost on 1 foot. Incredible display of awareness as he's able to get that pass off, which leads to a great scoring chance.
The Flyers have the advantage in shots tonight, but they still find themselves trailing here in the third period. Pittsburgh's won the draw. The Flyers slide it through center. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Quick shot! Oh, goes off the iron and stays up.
Pittsburgh's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
Here's a short pass from Michkov. Stops him cold. Directs it on over to Brunicky. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
There's a shot, and the puck dies with the Trapper save. Bronze plays it now. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. And they cough it up at center. He looks deep to Martoni. Fires it! Big-time save! Oh, he is looking good in there tonight.
McGroarty's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
The Flyers need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Tries to feed it over to Zuccarello. Pushes it across to Forster. Cates setting up against the wall. Graves has it now behind his own net. Zuccarello's gaining momentum. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Nice bank pass off the boards. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Wow, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. The net is empty, the extra attacker's out, and a huge face-off looming. The Penguins win the defensive zone face-off. Slides it across. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Schultz. And that's blocked away. 48 seconds left in this one. Misses over the net. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn up another gear, and they've done that here. Scores! And they're tied. It's a new lead here in the third.
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James, and guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor. Well, they have a numerical advantage with the goaltender out, and it's all about numbers now, James. It's about outnumbering your opponent all over the ice, finding the seams, and then really pressing and being urgent in and around the paint. Another reaction by the coach getting the equalizer late in the third period here. He knows that his team had a sense of urgency with the clock running down. They knew that they had to find a way to put it in the back of the net. They do, and they keep themselves alive.
The Flyers have jumped right back into this one, and not a moment too soon in the third.
Oh, we have ourselves a game here, don't we, James? And this is what everyone wants. They love these nail-biters right to the finish.
Denies him with the save. Pumps it away in his own end. Takes a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Carlson's got the puck. Quick snap. Horrendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Moves it quickly over to Martoni. Launches it from the point. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. There you go, 3 periods down, and still no winner. So we go to overtime. It's sudden death. Be cool. Don't be a fool and go anywhere. It's coming up next.
Fans take a look to the sky. The home team celebrates prizes and enjoy money all division long.
And they are ready to drop the puck here in OT. It is put up or shut up. The puck is dropped here in overtime. Tries to get the puck over to Zuccarello. through his own zone. In on a breakaway, a chance to end it right here. Big time stop there. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
You can certainly tell that he's leaving it all out there in overtime here, James. You know, it's about not just sending a message here. You're trying to win this hockey game. You're trying to drive play and doing everything you can to help your team win the game.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. With a stick, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Here they come on the rush. Feeds it over for the win. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Sanheim. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And that's stopped. From one point man to another. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Here's a shot. Oh, big time blocker stopped by Bobrovsky. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Across the line from center. And he puts that one aside with ease. The Penguins are in transition. From the back of the cage with the puck. Michkov's taking it from his own end. Here we go, on-man rush. A chance for the win.
James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them here. They come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they've stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back down on the ice to say thank you and salute them.
And that'll do it from this one here tonight for all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Good night.